All right, welcome back into the Fox Local Live Desk. We're getting some new updates about that I-90 mess, that overpass, the Bullfrog Road overpass out near the Cle Elum area. We now know it's going to need to be demolished, and work will begin in just a little while here. The conversation that I'm seeing online from WashDOT is that one lane of eastbound I-90 has to be shut down during the demolition from 6 p.m. October 23rd. That is today until 8 p.m. October 25th. Westbound I-90 still shut down. They're expecting to be able to reopen that early next week. So traffic basically forced off the interstate. You can see why right here on your screen. If you haven't been paying attention, this caused quite a traffic snarl the past couple of mornings because we had a semi-truck with a load too large take out a big chunk of infrastructure there, including the beams that would support the Bullfrog Road overpass. So just as we show you this video, I also want to get out to a proclamation just pushed out by Governor Bob Ferguson that has to do with this. He writes, "I signed an emergency proclamation today on the Bullfrog Road overpass that was severely damaged by a strike closing the westbound lanes of I-90 underneath. This proclamation allows us to seek federal funds and enter into an emergency contract to start work as quickly as possible. Our first priority is getting westbound I-90 reopened." So a reminder, it is still shut down and it's going to remain that way until at least early next week, according to what we're hearing from WashDOT and Governor Ferguson. So he's got that proclamation. You see that on the left side of your screen. I want to draw your attention to this part where it writes, "Whereas the cost of the repairs necessitated by the collisions, which were approved by the Washington State Secretary of Transportation, could exceed $8 million. So we're now getting a good idea just how costly this is going to be. Now, while we're hearing from Governor Bob Ferguson from our state, we're also hearing from the WTA president, or the Trucking Association president. They just put out a statement about low clearance accidents. So we're hearing from Sherry Call now, who, by the way, in this release that she just put out, says this is the third major infrastructure collision accident on Washington's roads in 3 months. She writes, "The human element will always be a factor in roadway travel. All the precautions in the world cannot eliminate basic human error, but we must do everything possible to mitigate the possibility of those errors and any other challenges that can have a negative impact on driving." So I want to give you one more view of this. This is what the initial accident looked like. You see all of that wiring and everything just hanging out from underneath of the overpass. This is why those westbound lanes have been shut down. And now we're going to have the eastbound lanes, or at least one lane eastbound, shut down starting in looks like 2 or 3 hours here. So this is going to continue to be an issue for folks that are working their way back and forth on Snoqualmie Pass. Obviously, this is just coming into our newsroom, so as we get more updates on this one, we will get them out to you, not only here on the Fox Local Live Desk, but on fox13seattle.com, and we'll have continuing coverage on Seattle News Tonight coming up in just 1 hour.